The Virginia General Assembly passed legislation already that declares it illegal for the government to require individuals to purchase health insurance. The state Attorney General Ken Cuccinelli is planning on filing a lawsuit.
At one point or another, they're going to have to vote on the Senate language, and if the president signs that with the individual mandate in it, that would conflict with Virginia law as now established after this General Assembly session on a bipartisan basis here in Virginia. And we will go to court in the Eastern District of Virginia to challenge the statute, the whole law, and we will see what the courts have to say about that.
That was the Attorney General talking with Matt McCleskey on Morning Edition today. Delegate Albo, how do you see all of this playing out?
Well, this bill that Attorney General Cuccinelli is talking about passed, if I recall correctly, by a large margin, basically said that no one in Virginia can be compelled to purchase health insurance. And I'm not familiar with what the bill is on Capitol Hill, but if it does have that provision in it, it would put the federal government bill and the Virginia law in conflict, and it would have to be resolved in the courts. And I think that the Attorney General is saying that he's willing to go and defend Virginia's new law.
What do you say to somebody who steps onto this planet from another planet and says, people in Virginia are against requiring people to have health insurance? What's the alternative?
Well, the bill says that no one should be required to purchase health insurance. I think having health insurance is a smart thing to do, and everybody should have it. But what House Bill 10 says is that the government has no business in telling people what they have to buy.
You say the same thing about seatbelts.
I say the same thing about seatbelts. And open container laws and everything else the federal government tries to tell us what to do. And you know, if you look at the founding of this country, and to put it really simply, there's 13 colonies, and they said we're going to keep our own rules, but we're going to join this club called the United States, and we will let the big group decide certain things. And they delineated those certain things. And you often hear about, I think it's the 10th Amendment, which reserves all other powers to the states. It's just out of control. And House Bill 10's massive statement here that we're not going to let a law make us purchase health insurance.
What do you say to people who say, but that tramples on my rights? If you don't have health insurance and you get sick, you go to my public hospital that my taxes pay for. You go to my hospital's emergency room that my taxes pay for. So your rights are trampling on my dollars.
Well, I mean, it's a legitimate argument. If everything was black and white, it would be easy to know what to do, and you wouldn't need delegates and congressmen. But you know, the hospitals and the free health care we give people who don't have health insurance is basically a charity. The taxpayers are agreeing that we don't want to see people die, and we will take care of people who don't have money.